It's Barclays FA Women's Super League game between Chelsea and Arsenal, live from Kings Meadow. Always one of the key meetings in both teams' seasons, but given what happened to the pair on Sunday, tonight's match has added significance. Chelsea saw their record-breaking 33-game unbeaten run in the WSL come to a crashing halt against Brighton here on Sunday. At the same time, Arsenal lost at Manchester City. Means they missed the chance to make up ground on the Blues in the title race. It's the visitors who appear first. Arsenal currently fourth, 9 points behind Chelsea, but with a game in hand. Surely, therefore, a must-win match for Joe Montemuro's side. If they want to have a realistic chance of finishing the season above the rest, or there may be a Champions League place for next season, is a more likely aim for them. 7 points behind third place Manchester City at the start of the evening, having played a game fewer. Well, despite Chelsea's shock defeat here, Emma Hayes' side start the night top of the table, albeit with only goal difference keeping them above Manchester United after both those sides lost at the weekend. City really the big winners there. It'll be fascinating to see the response from Chelsea. They are not used to losing. Worth pointing out, by the way, the games between Birmingham and Aston Villa and Tottenham and Bristol City have both fallen foul of the weather, so the only other match on tonight is between Brighton and West Ham. They'll get underway at the same time as we do. Manchester derby to come on Friday night, but it's the London derby which is capturing our attention tonight. This star-studded Chelsea squad looking to bounce back. Of course, normally that would be amped up by a full house here at Kings Meadow for a game like this, but the players will have to find their own motivation tonight. What is a freezing cold evening in this part of Surrey. There's your evidence of that. Well, Emma Hayes rings the changes following Sunday's loss here. 6 alterations in total, and Katrin Berger returns in goal. Elsewhere, Mjelde, Ingle, G, Kirby and Harder come in. Bethany England, so often the scourge of Arsenal in recent times, has to make do with the place on the bench. That is a fearsome front three. Arsenal have significant injury problems just now. Kim Little and Jem Beattie are out. Jordan Nobbs only fit enough for the bench. They show 2 changes to the side that lost to Manchester City. Lydia Williams preferred to Manuela Zinsberger in goal. Noel Marriott starts in defence with Lisa Evans pushed further up the pitch in place of Caitlin Ford. Maybe a sign of the respective squad depths of these two teams. Chelsea have named 8 subs. They've all played international football. Arsenal only 6, and 2 of those are goalkeepers. Leah Volti and Magda Eriksson, the respective captains. Amy Fern is our referee. Already the 3rd meeting of the season between these two. 1-1 when Arsenal played host back in November. That thanks to a late own goal from Lottie Wubben-Moy that helped Chelsea pinch a point and preserve their unbeaten run at that stage. Chelsea 4-1 winners in a Conti Cup tie earlier in the season. These two met in the final of that competition last term as well, but always seems to be significant whenever these two meet. Chelsea have only lost 2 of the last 14 league games between these sides. That after they lost the first 6 they played against Arsenal. Arsenal's only win in their last 4 away games against Chelsea was a thumper back in October 2018. 5-0 victory on this ground. Joe Montemuro there oversaw, and that was Chelsea's biggest ever defeat in the WSL. Anything could happen tonight. Should be a terrific game. 2 teams packed with high quality. Before kick-off, the players, referees and staff reaffirming the message that there is no room for racism. So it's going to be Chelsea to get things started then. Ji So-Young with the kickoff back to the Blues captain, Magda Eriksson. And Chelsea straight away on the front foot here. That's Sam Kerr earning a corner in, what, the first 15 seconds? Kerr in terrific form just now. She's got 10 league goals for the season, including in each of her last 3. Only Vivian Miedemar at the other end of the pitch has scored more in the league. First test for the Arsenal defence then. Millie Bright always a threat at these set-piece situations. Maren Mjelde's the player who's going to take it. Decent ball in as well, just over Harder's head and then just past Magda Eriksson. Looked as though that crossed the line, assistant spotted it. Really dangerous ball whipped in from Mjelde though. Any sort of reasonable connection from Eriksson. I don't think Williams would have been able to do much about that.
Yeah, good, Wally, good.
Lydia Williams has had an injury-interrupted start to her time as an Arsenal player, just her 4th league start of the season tonight. That's a terrible clearance as well, straight to loopholes. Kirby's ball back in, too high for Kerr.
No need.
Trying to beat that high Chelsea press, instead she gave it straight to loopholes.
Make sure we work it out early what we're doing there, right? Come on.
Ingles header. She likewise flicking it on, looking for Kerr. Harder. Arsenal barely had a touch of the ball in the opening 2 minutes here. They were shaky in defence away at Reading last month. It's been a problem area for them of late. Away form in general actually has not been great for Arsenal. Winless in 3 on the road in the league. They've never gone 4 without a victory away from home in the WSL. Here's Bright. Curry's peeled away and found some space away from Wibben Moy. She's got back up from Mjelde, who whips it in first time. It's a good ball for Harder as well, who was on the way down as she made a connection with it and couldn't steer it goalward. Half-decent chance. By no means an easy one for the UEFA Women's Player of the Year for 2020. Again, Arsenal determined to play it out from the back. Wasn't much more successful on that occasion. Strategy might need a rethink if Williams is not going to be able to execute a pass to one of her defenders. There's a percentage play, isn't it? Much more likely to retain the ball if you play it out from the back rather than just thump it up to halfway. The risk is obvious. Here's Jonna Andersson forward from left back for Chelsea. Bright. Here's G. Harder. Misplaced a pass looking for Kirby, but Van der Donk just gave it straight back to Anderson. Harder played it off Evans and behind for a second Chelsea corner. That's an obvious thing to say, but Emma Hayes will want her team to get a goal while they are this dominant in the early stages.
Concentrate on this one, eh?
Mjelde's last ball caused havoc in that Arsenal backline. How about this one? Not as good. In toward Kirby at the near post. Good defending from Danny Van der Donk.
Nice and compact step, yep. One line, look at one line. Play
Nice place pass from Bright might give Arsenal the chance to get over halfway. Miedemar looking for a first real touch of the ball. She managed to win it back off Maritz. Oh, I can see what Kerr was thinking. Link up between her and Frank Kirby's been really fruitful for Chelsea over these last couple of weeks and months. Distribution not the best from Williams. Looked like it bounced up and hit McCabe on the hand, but she didn't know anything about it.
Lotta, let it go. Relax, just relax. Lotta.
Montemurro seeing the depth of his squad really tested by all these injuries I mentioned. Little and Beattie not available. Schnaderback and Catley out long term too. Arsenal have struggled to keep pace with Chelsea and the two Manchester clubs.
There we are. Go,
Here's Lisa Evans up against Anderson. She back helping out too. Evans managed to get a crossover though. First feel of the ball for Ann-Katrin Berger back in the Chelsea goal tonight, having been rested on Sunday. This is better from Arsenal. Last couple of minutes, they're starting to feel their way into the game.
Swing it! Swing it! Swing it! If you're comfortable with this, you can go up. If you're comfortable with this, go. Here, quick, go on.
Harder did well there to pinch it back from Miedemar. Oh, I just couldn't quite get a pass right to thread it through for Kirby. Good defending from Williamson. And then Harder bringing down Beth Mead. All eyes on Mead tonight, having been left out of the England squad by Hege Riise, who says that Mead's form hasn't been great. Feels she has a point to prove to the interim England manager. Leopold's just caught Katie McCabe there. It was fleet of foot from the Irish left back for Arsenal. Get a sense of the frost and ice on the pitch just by hearing the way the ball's rolling across it. And Steph had done well to get this game on. It's only going to get colder as well. Here is Mead. Only had one to aim at, and in the end it was easily cut out by Bright. Here goes Mjelde. Mead back doing the defensive duties, did well. Forced Mjelde to go all the way back to Bright. And Bright's hit the stands with that because Pernilla Harder's got a problem. sort of muscle pull will stiffen up quickly on a night like tonight. Emma Hayes once of Arsenal. Was assistant manager and academy director there. This is where she has made her name and cemented her legacy. Well, not a bad reserve to call on in Bethany, England, if indeed she's needed, but looks as though Harder's going to be okay to come back on. Well, that's always a concern, isn't it? She just get her toe trodden on. Thought for a second it might have been something not involving contact. If it was just a toe being trod on, it would be painful, but shouldn't stop her from playing in the game.
Yeah, organise it, organise it. Go on, Lise.
G. Loose ball picked up by Harder. Loopholes took over.
Shoulders back.
Kirby, nice reverse ball. Loopholes left it for Anderson. Maritz was able to stop that crossing the line for a corner. Only found G with a clearance though.
Hold him up, brilliant, you.
And they've made some extraordinary signings in the last few years, haven't they? Pernilla Harder. Is silver boots or gold boots? Silver, I would say, just about. Platinum, maybe. She is the best in Europe, after all, officially. Kirby, she's done well. They're trying to move it on for G. Oh, G, lovely nutmeg, and Kirby with the shot on the turn, which was easily gobbled up by Williams. But there might have to be a rethink in terms of strategy for Arsenal here, because playing out from the back through Williams is getting them in all sorts of trouble. And Kirby almost punished them. How about that? See you later, Leah Volti.
One pass here. Okay.
Both these managers will have plenty to say to their players as the game progresses. One of the few benefits of not having any supporters in the stadium is that we get to hear what they're saying to their players. Loopholes lifting it over the top, looking for Kirby. Now, let's see what Williams chooses to do here.
You've got to go, Liz.
Harder might pinch that back. McCabe. No foul there by Harder. Loopholes, that's a really good ball for Kerr. Oh, excellent defending from Leah Williamson as well. Perfectly placed to stop Kerr from getting round it.
Pick it up, 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 pick it up. Get it down, play.
Arsenal hanging on a little bit here in the opening 15 minutes. But Chelsea haven't turned their dominance into a goal yet. Good footing from Harder. Good recovery from Volti too. This time Arsenal do get the decision.
Careful turning in, Hazard, be careful turning in. You're looking for transition.
Not too much doubt about that one. Milder wrestling Mead off the ball.
Change it.
Oh dear, Williams has had to come right out of a goal here. It's a poor clearance too. Loopholes will try and catch her out. Didn't get the accuracy, but Arsenal are all over the place at the back here. And Lydia Williams showing her rustiness. Ruben Moy didn't really want it, and Williams certainly didn't want it back.
Of the back four when fullback's got it, huh? Look at the height. It's on. It's on.
Quick restart from Chelsea. The ball's back to Mjelde. Miedema keeping the pressure on here. Good footing from Ingle. Here's Evans. Turned it round the corner. And via a deflection, Arsenal will get a throw in. Marek's forward from right back to help out the attack. Ingle's slice clearance has left the stadium. Scored an absolute peach of a goal. A 4-1 win against Arsenal last season, Sophie Ingle. Better than England, using every available option to try and keep warm.
Good. Quick. Look at the space you got. Go, come on.
Ruben Moy.
Come around, Leah. Go.
Here's McCabe. And still, what a run this is from the left back. And she ran into traffic in the shape of Eriksson.
Good lids.
Williams has read that and be able to wait for it to go back into a box.
Why not? Go on. Let's keep him here.
Given away by Bright. Here's Miedema. First sight of goal for Vivian Miedema. On she goes. What an opportunity, and a good save from Berger, and then a swing and a miss from Evans. Chelsea defence carved open there. And those are the sort of chances that Vivian Miedema usually buries. Was this a good save, a bad miss, or a bit of both? Took it away from Eriksson and Bright nicely, Miedema. Just a bit too close to the goalkeeper.
Again! Yep, keep it now, just keep the ball. Go on, Katie.
McCabe. Why not? Straight down the throat of Berger, though. This is better from Arsenal, though.
Be smart on this one.
Do you send in, Jesse?
Kirby thought she got a little kick from behind there.
Keep working under. Keep working under. Unlucky, Zeb, unlucky. Next one, huh? Next one, next one. Come on. Come on. Good DVD. Positive, huh? Positive. 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 Yep. Good lace, good lace. She's made it hard now. Good. Yep. Go on, Phil. Go on. Yep. Yates, pop down here. The Yates. Yates down here. The Yates down here. Just be careful. Yep.
Powerful header from Mielda. Harder couldn't get there ahead of Valti. Oh, and then Loopholes left a foot in on Beth Mead. It's going to be a yellow card for Melanie Loopholes. Awful long time to play with that black mark against her name, given the area of the pitch she's operating in. Leopolds and Katrin Berger both left out of the Germany squad for their upcoming games due to COVID travel restrictions. That's the experienced international midfielder, Melanie Leopolds, but she was late there on Mead. Midway point of the half, Chelsea came flying out the traps but weren't able to turn their dominance into a goal. Arsenal have definitely found their feet. Maybe, well, not maybe, they have had the best chance to score through Vivian Miedemar just a couple of minutes ago. Now look at the space for Lisa Evans here. Hit it in first time.
Manage it! Keep the ball! Keep the ball!
Valti. Into Roard.
Good, Frank. Good decision. Stay in. Good.
Manage! Manage! Let's carry back! Good volley!
Mead couldn't quite get that into control. Here's Valti. Chelsea with everybody bar Sam Kerr back behind the ball there.
Around Lotta, around Lotta, swing, around Lotta.
Williamson.
Go, Viv, go, Viv, go, Viv. Yep.
Good header from Bright.
Come on, Pete, come on, Pete.
Even better volley clearance.
Settle. Settle.
Take the shape. Keep her outside.
Restart, restart.
Now Mead, can she get on the end of this? Really good goalkeeping that from Ann-Katrin Berger. Judged it perfectly. Could easily have missed the ball, cleaned out the player and give away a penalty there. Emma Hayes has just found her voice.
Good DVD, good. Good DVD, good. Good. Let's go again, Beth, come on.
Keep her in from the front, Fran.
Position,
Keep her in. Keep her in. Keep her in. Keep her in.
McCabe. Oh, that might have crossed the line. Good play from Frank Kirby. Here's Evans. McCabe backing her up.
Yeah, lots in front, right? Have a look at the line, yep. Good. Play on, play on, play on. That's our ball. Listen. She's right. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Keep it in between.
That's your choice. Keep in.
Don't let him slow it down.
From
Don't
the
let him
front,
slow it
just that
down.
front face.
Flick on from Kurt. And we found Wubben-Moy.
On this side, Leah.
Chelsea had won their last 18 home games before Sunday.
Good.
Brighton had been a tricky customer for them over the last couple of years, but nobody saw them winning here coming, I don't think. Miedemar had to come into her own half to get a feel of the ball. Anderson missed the pass.
Leeds, brilliant, bud. Go, Katie. Yep, zero. Let's keep it. Play. See the ball, good volley. Good. Leeds, give it a width. Leeds, go on, Leeds, yep. Yep. Good. Chelsea will go forward. Behind it. Under it now. Play.
Here's Mead. Looking to release Miedemar early.
Go. Hold.
Baltic. Space there for Evans. Really good ball as well from Lisa Evans. McCabe took her time to take it into her control. And the cross was poor. Meads picked up the pieces though. Here's McCabe again. That's a much better delivery. Cleared away on the volley by Sophie Ingle. Wubben-Moy. Leupolz has got to be careful here. Can't afford too many more fouls. Already on a yellow card. It might be something that Emma Hayes needs to address at half-time. Just have options in that position that Leupolz is playing. Aaron Cuthbert, Drew Spence could fill in there, but don't want to lose a player of Leupolz's quality. With that yellow card against her name, though, it is a risk. That looked like a foul throw from Maritz. The referee was happy with it. Kirby's flick on, hoping Kerr would be in the vicinity.
Good. Quicker. Okay. Jude, you okay?
Wider! Lower!
Okay?
Stay lower! Stay lower! Stay there, Sam! Leave her in possession!
Jude, you okay?
Leave her in possession!
You okay?
Yes! Stay there, Sam! Lower!
You might have been able to hear Emma Hayes a moment ago saying, I think we want to leave Wubben-Moy with the ball. Here she is.
Yeah.
Stay low, Sam. Good. Let me do it. Good. Don't let it come out. Yeah.
Harder's down again off the ball. Here's Mead. Right, intercepting the pass bound for Miedemar.
Lisa. Hold the fort there, Lotta.
Stay low again, don't you? That's it. Leave her in possession. Better. That's better.
Balti. Van der Donk. Here's Mead. That's a clever ball as well. Oh, Evans just couldn't quite get to it.
Keep combining, keep combining, keep combining now.
Lisa Evans pushed forward tonight, having played it right back at the weekend. Not even 30 yet. She's already won titles in 3 different countries. Scotland with Glasgow City, Germany with Bayern, and the WSL title with Arsenal too. See the difference in approach here. And Katrin Berger not happy with how high Arsenal were pressing, so she's going to go long instead with her goal kick.
Sort of. It's maybe it's a little bit too low. Again, Viv, again! Go again! Watch inside, Wally! Inside!
Eriksson. Hard to let that run across her body. Volti's tracking her. Loopholes has gone the other way. It's come right side to Mielda. Pass was a little short for Sam Kerr, and that enabled McCabe to put it out for a throw.
Good, okay. Box! 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 Good DVD! Away! Okay, okay, you sit on that!
Just past the half hour, after threatening to steamroller Arsenal in the opening 10 minutes. Chelsea have been frustrated since. Kirby got it back, stabbed it toward goal. Brilliant save from Williams. That Harder's picked up the pieces. Danger not quite past yet. Chelsea will get a corner. What an exceptional save that was from the Aussie in the Arsenal goal, who's had a couple of shaky moments in terms of her distribution, but showed her quality there.
Concentrate on this one, huh?
Kirby with the give and go. Stabbed effort, really good save. Bound for the bottom corner. And they went for the near post corner. Kirby eventually got it. Back in from Mielda. Or right underneath the goalkeeper. Tickled the roof of the net.
Let's just settle on a tad, huh? Let's just settle on a tad. Good work, good work, Jill. Come on. Good work, keep it going. Come on.
Melly, half space. Wait, wait, wait. Go on, Pete.
No foul there by Mielda on Mead.
Keep it play, keep it play, keep it play, keep it play. They're coming across. Good lads. Yeah.
Good play from Wubben-Moy there. Stepping away from an oncoming attacker. Again, the clearance wasn't great from Arsenal, though. This was the problem they had early on in the game, inviting pressure on their own goal.
Just get it right. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Good. Good, okay. Just be careful there. Good, Wally, good, good.
Better.
Just have a look at it, Lisa. Get the distance is right. Get the distance is right. Good. A little bit more, a little bit more. She wants you higher, get higher. She wants you higher. She's only got one ball. She's only got one ball. She's only got one ball. That's it.
Oh, loopholes through the legs of Valti. Second time she's been nutmegged tonight. She won't enjoy that, the Arsenal skipper.
Keep going, Seb. Good.
Lovely shift of the body there, though, to keep it away from Kerr. Chelsea quick to regain possession, though. Here's Harder. Looking to feed Kirby just about onside. Oh, Williams poured it away and was grateful there was nobody in blue to get to the loose ball.
Help me, she's running around. Hey! 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 Oh,
It's her again, huh?
Hey!
That's the third time. It's from behind. It's the same player, ref. It's from behind. It's from behind. It's a backup.
Right. Again, Beth, again,
Stay in
again.
first.
Okay, okay.
Kelly, stay in first. Good. Stay where you are, Sam. Good. Now get in the line between full back, centre back. In between the lines.
Go on, go on, go on.
Now you can be aggressive. Peace there. Keep going. Keep going.
And look how deep Miedemar came there to try and get some of the ball.
Good, good. Job done. Job done. There we are. Have a look at your lines, Leah. Have a look at your line, yeah?
Chelsea want to try and get Jisoo Yum on the ball if they can. She's been peripheral so far, the mercurial South Korean midfielder. So often sets the tempo for how Chelsea plays, but she's been bypassed up to now. Here's loopholes. That's a brilliant ball for Kirby. Angle's tight for a shot. She'll cut it back instead. Williams kicked it away. And again, Arsenal living on their nerves, but getting it clear eventually. Chelsea looking to ramp up the pressure as half-time approaches. Harder into Kirby again. Surrounded by a posse of Arsenal players, and Anderson steaming up, couldn't collect the pass.
Jill had a player on the forward in the round of the game. Manage, manage, manage! Right? Back in again! Back in again!
Kirby, deflection on that. Williams knew that and was able to prevent the corner.
Carry it, carry it, carry it. Go on.
Good.
Evans down the line for Mead. Left Anderson standing just for a moment. Oh, and almost pulled it back for Rord as well. Mead's collided with the advertising board there, I think. Berger sportingly kicked it out so she could get some treatment, but she's off the pitch, of course, so it wasn't technically necessary. This is how it happened. Just that touch took her away from Anderson momentarily, and yeah, it looks like a painful one. Well, painful on a hot summer's day, but when your thighs have gone a nasty shade of purple because of the plummeting temperatures, the last thing you want to do is bang them into a steel girder.
Sit in for it, you need her. One more time. Let's manage it a little bit, huh? 39, come on, let's manage it a bit, huh? Come on, come on.
Williamson doing the decent thing and giving it back to Berger.
We're not ready there yet, just wait. Let's make sure you start talking there yet. Good. Yes, Stevie, good, good.
Chelsea had won 10 in a row in all competitions home and away before Sunday. Arsenal just one win in their last 4. That was a thumping 4-0 against Everton just before the winter break. I think Joe Montemurro will be relatively happy with how his side have done, save for a few shaky moments at the back. Not as if Chelsea have created chance after chance. Albeit they have dominated in terms of possession. Genji unable to get on the ball there. It's a problem that Chelsea have got to try and solve in the half-time break. McCabe. Eriksson, right place, right time again.
Run beyond. Yes, Mel, he's online then. Melly stay. Yes, Millie.
Go on, Lee's help out. Lee's help out while he's gone. Help.
Roard. Cool as you like from Leah Williamson there. Sometimes you have to remind yourself she's only 23, over 150 games for Arsenal. Captain the side at Manchester City on Sunday. There's Valti with the armband on tonight.
Well done, Lees. You've got to get a 10 in there. Good.
Van der Donk. Caught by a frustrated G. Is she going to go in the book as well for that? She is. And that is 2 of Chelsea's midfield 3 with a yellow card to their name.
If they're narrow, especially Noel or Leah.
It was Ingle who had the first nibble. Not sure what she was thinking there. It's a forwards tackle, really.
G-Ho, watch the short one there. Stay. Yes, Franny.
Good header from Bright.
Yours, what, that's yours. They're not even coming to you. They're not even coming to you. Player.
Foul on Valti this time. Chelsea feeling the decisions are going against them. Amy Firm, one of the most experienced WSL referees, not taking any nonsense.
Look at this. Three leads.
Poor clearance from Williams straight to G. Harder with a big up and under.
There was 3 on this side, Leeds, huh? Good. Go on, Jill. Pick it, Jill.
Ingle touching it on. Williamson going all the way out.
2 minutes.
Good, Wally. Good. Under. Yes. Good. Come on, Ben.
Stay switched on.
Lisa, threaten. DVD, threaten, yes. Good.
Williams.
DVD. Hard DVD. Hard DVD. Yeah.
Into 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of the first half.
Okay. Good idea. Come on. Good, yes, Jill. Good. Yes, Beth, Lisa, good.
G. Bright arrowing one forward. Too much on that, though.
Good. Again, Beth.
They've lost it under her own control there. Here's G. Well, that sums up a poor first half from her. She's got to be careful now. If she gives away another foul, she might be off. Roord let it run. Here's Van der Donk. Can she find room for a shot? Moved it on one more instead, and Evans clears the ground with the finish. Bright did enough to put her off.
Great run, Beebs. Great run. Yep.
I called that a leave from Roord. She might just have missed a kick. Almost worked out well for her team. Had to take it first time, Evans.
Yep. Good. Wally DVD around. Good. Yep. Go on, lock. Good. Keep the ball. Go again.
Free kick's gone Arsenal's way. Seconds of the first half left.
Time's up. Go forward.
And there is the whistle to bring to an end the first period. Well, Chelsea came flying out the traps, but it was Arsenal who had the best opportunity. Vivian Miedemar's shot from close range, kicked away by Anne-Katrin Berger. At the other end, Fran Kirby went close, drawing a fine save from Lydia Williams in the Arsenal goal. Joe Montemurro, possibly the happier of the two managers with the way his team have managed to hold Emma Hayes' side at bay thus far. They've looked a little short of ideas as the half has worn on. A tight game, just as we expected, a high-quality 1-2. More to come in 15 minutes' time, but at the break at Kingsmeadow, the score is Chelsea 0, Arsenal 0. OK, well, we have half-time here. Let's have a look at the best of the recent action in the Women's Super League.